coverage. A pro-Black Lives Matter ice cream chain is suing Seattle over damage from the 2020 BLM autonomous chop zone. The lawsuit says, quote, this is about constitutional and other legal rights of which were overrun by the city of Seattle's decision to abandon and close off an entire city neighborhood. The city's decision subjected businesses, employees, and residents of that neighborhood to extensive property damage, public safety dangers, and an inability to use and access their properties. But back in 2020, that ice cream shop embraced the protest zone, quote, a part of the Capitol Hill zone near our shop taken over by peaceful protesters. It's in the process of transforming into the beautiful Black Lives Matter art. Now that the police barricade is gone and is another way our community is standing up for Black lives in our city and country. He's laughing already. Fox News contributor David Webb joins me now. David, what do you make of this shop trying to have its ice cream and eat it too?
I just can't help myself. I mean, you support this, you vote for this, you put it in office. People are shot, assaulted, private property rights are blocked. People can't get into their apartments, their businesses, and your business suffers because of your own choices. And now you want those people to pay you back because they're not suing the city. The city's the vehicle, the taxpayer is where the money comes from. So what they're doing is they're suing their fellow residents for something they supported. This is pathetic. I have no other way to say it. And Chaz, Chop, and all their grand letters. If Black Lives matters to this ice cream shop, then how about doing your business right, not supporting leftist policies and being open to hire Black people and give them a job so they can support their lives. This is what happens when liberal stupidity goes way too far and they end up coming to you to pay the price.
Fox News Digital reached out to the CEO of Molly Moons. They told the digital team at Molly Moons, we hold race equity at the top of our list of priorities for how we want to make the world better. Black Lives Matter. The lawsuit filed on Wednesday, June 7th, is not meant to undermine that important message. Sum up their woke tiptoeing in one word, David.
In one word? Really? I am limited to just one?
You can do what you want.
Scoop.
Scoop, there you go. All right, meantime, a scoop, an interesting exchange between White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre and a reporter yesterday. Watch this.
What would the president say to parents out there who have daughters, let's say in high school, for example, who are worried that their daughter may have to compete against a male, a person born male, and there could be directly in physical athletic competition and worry about their daughter's safety?
So look, what you're alluding to is basically saying that transgender kids are dangerous. It sounds like that's what you're saying. Well, you're saying that their safety is at risk.
Notice how she tries to turn that question around to basically accuse the reporter of saying trans kids are bad when he never said that. What does that tell you?
It shows you the twisted logic or lack of it. Look, this is the world's most notable Black lesbian diversity hire who has a camera every day to represent the White House. And what does she do? She lies frequently. She deliberately twists it to put it back on the reporter, but she ignores the fact that biological males, no matter what the aftermarket enhancements are, or whatever period they're in, are stronger and capable of causing greater physical harm. In simple terms, if a man and a woman collide on a field, muscle mass and weight will cause more harm. This is why you don't see women going on the line against football players. This is why you don't see women running up against each other or up against males in male-dominated sports. This is about physical strength, but she has to lie to push the agenda. The same White House, Todd, that actually had this entire transgender event during Pride Month with a display that, along with the president and the first lady, was a joke to the world. Yeah. They are pushing an agenda. They don't care about your kids. William Thomas is a man playing woman in a pool. Can you imagine if someone like William Thomas ran into a woman on a soccer field? It would hurt. In football, in field hockey, no matter what it is.
David Webb, got to leave it there. Thank you, sir. As always, we appreciate it.
It's a scoop.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.